What's up, everyone? Now, if you followed this channel for a while, you know that I wasn't planning a full-on overseed this year, and I didn't do a full-on overseed on this lawn for the first time in several years. However, I did go on vacation about a month or two ago, and when I came back, even with preventative fungicide treatments, I had some fungus damage in this front lawn in a few spots, probably 5 by 10 each. And I figured, why not? I got some new RTF seed that I wanted to try out anyway, so I overseeded these spots, and with straight RTF, I didn't mix it with anything like I did in any of the prior videos, just to test out how well it spreads over the next year or so and see how well it germinates on its own. So stay tuned for that. I want to give you updates on how this stuff worked out and go over RTF for anybody that's not familiar with it. So stay tuned. If you're not familiar with RTF, let's take a minute to discuss what it is and what it does. Now, if you're not already aware, unlike many warm season grasses, most of the cool season grass types, with the exception of Kentucky bluegrass, are not able to spread on their own. As a result, companies have started producing fescue seed blends that have the ability to spread via rhizomes under the ground like a warm season turf would spread. Now, the benefits of a spreading fescue would be less the need for overseeding in the fall, with the idea behind it is if your turf is able to spread, it's going to fill in any damaged spots over the course of the summer on its own, resulting in less need for overseed. Also, the newer seed varieties have much better disease resistance than the older seed varieties do. Also, if your turf's able to spread and fill in everything quickly, you're going to have a much better, thicker developed turf, allowing it to better choke out any weeds that are going to try to come into your lawn. So one piece of advice I'd give you that I learned the hard way is make sure you're buying quality grass seed. How you know it's quality grass seed is make sure that you buy something that is blue tag certified. Now, this will come with a blue tag on the bag, and what this blue tag means is that this seed is going to be high quality, have great germination, and have a low weed seed content. Now, the certified seed typically contains newer cultivars of seed varieties that are more drought tolerant, have better color, are more disease tolerant, etc. So if you're looking for grass seed, make sure you're buying something of quality and not something cheap with a lot of weed seed in it from one of the big box stores. Now, I made that mistake in the past. I won't do it again. Learned the hard way by having a lot of weeds in the lawn. So if you take one thing from this video, make sure you're spending your money on quality grass seed. Now, since these spots were really small and I didn't really have the time, I didn't video it, but if you want to check out the overseeding process and my recommendations for overseeding, I will link that video up in the corner above right now. You can go check that out to see what I did. But basically what I did is I came in here, I mowed it super low. I dethatched with my manual dethatching rake since they were small spots. Gave it a quick little core aeration with my walk-on core aerator. And I did not use peat moss on this because I couldn't find it. We were at the season where everybody was buying it at the time. So I did not use peat moss. I just raked up the dirt a little bit with my little hand cultivator, sprinkled the seed in, and then kind of made sure everything was incorporated and rolled it in. Now, I did that quick process. Like I said, check out the video if you have questions more formally and details that you want to see in relation to overseeding. But in a nutshell, that's what I did. So let's check out the results. Now, I planted the grass probably about 6 weeks ago now. And I did put it on a starter fertilizer when I planted it, and probably about 2 weeks after that on those two spots. Now, I had germination 11 days after seeding, which typically fescue can take a bit longer. This stuff did take a little longer than usual, which I'm assuming was due to the fact that after I planted it, our daytime temps and nighttime temps really took a little bit of a dive from where we were at when I planted it. So it's going to lead to longer germination time once those temps and soil temps fall. Now, I will say, as you can see here, that the you can't even really tell the spots that I planted it anymore. It's came in very nice, matured nicely. There's one spot in the lawn that didn't come in as good in these two spots, which I'll show you here. But basically, I'm very pleased with how this came out. And I'm kind of glad that this one spot also didn't come in quite as well. So we'll see how this does in the spring. But I really want to see how this stuff spreads. So if this stuff grows up and starts spreading out and I can't see this spot, which I'm going to anticipate that's going to happen come next spring, then I would deem this as a success for spreading capabilities. Now, just a little disclaimer, this stuff you're not gonna plant it and it's not gonna spread in 2 months. I mean, it's gonna take a while to spread. So if you're looking for something that's gonna do that, it doesn't really exist. You just gotta give it time, as with everything else in the lawn. So make sure that you're following all the steps for overseeding. You're following proper watering, mowing, etc. And just take care of the stuff, guys, and it will come along. I promise you, if you do it the right way, you will have success with it. So if you are interested in the RTF seed that I used, I will link it below in the description. Go check it out. It's from United Seeds. It was an excellent seed. Like I said, I was impressed with it. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button for the algorithm. And also, if you're curious to see how this stuff pans out come next year, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss it. I really appreciate you watching. I appreciate you supporting the channel, and I will see you next time out in the lawn.